Yo-ho, fellow Minecrafters! It is I, Porktonius, saying hello to you once again here from the pig pen. We are about to do battle against the great pig bee, the destroyer. Seriously, I really gotta look into this. This is a problem. Hi guys. I meant to say, welcome to some more Be Happy. How's it going, y'all? Ouch, that hurt. We are back in good old Be Happy, doing the things that we do. Once again, been, doing lots of bee breeding, and we're finally at a place that is going to allow us to move a little bit forward. So I decided to bring you guys back in as we were reaching right at that zenith, so we can make some changes. And we're mostly done on this stuff down here, so we're going to be working on getting that stuff set up while we also do some bee breeding. So let me show you what we got going on over here in the land of the bees, because we've been doing a lot. So first things first, I have mine. We'll look at those guys in a second. This is like my experimenting one. And then over here we've got platinum queens. So we got shiny ingots coming through the system now, or shiny nuggets that get turned into those. And then I moved around some of the bees. I had 2 redstone bees. I'm now down to 1. I removed one of my ferrous bees because I had 2 of those, and I removed one of my cuprum bees as well because I wanted to get more variety in the system. So we got the nickel queen. Now, you might be asking yourself, Price, why aren't you using an invar bee? So here's an invar bee, which actually comes after the nickel bee in the system. And if you look at the uses, it will show you that they are supposed to produce invar nuggets. They don't. I had a super high level bee that was an invar. I had it running for tons of generations. I mean, I think I must have gotten through at least 4 or 5 generations. Let's see, he's in here somewhere. Where are you, Mr. Invar? I know you're in here somewhere. I've got him around, but anyway, because I didn't get rid of him because I was like, well, I can use you still for some things. But anyway, the invar bee was not producing any of the invar nuggets, but the nickel bee does. And so I just went back, I made a nickel bee, and I got that worked up all the way. And so that's giving us our is it ferrous nuggets or invar nuggets? I'm not sure. It makes ferrous ingots, though, which is what we need. It's basically the equivalent of invar. They're interchangeable. So that's what we're using. So we've got those guys in our system now, so that means we have all of the metals. So I went and I got all that set up down there, so that's great. But let's also look at this other stuff, because remember, we're currently trying to work towards the SKYSTONE bee set, and I'm just going to quickly remind you of the different types of bees that we needed in order to make that. So we started with cultivated and eldritch, right? So those are some basic bees. We had the eldritch already that we've been working on for a while, and then from there we got the esoteric and the charmed bee, right? So I got those guys running last time, charmed, and where's the eso? Right here, charmed and esoteric. They're good to go. From there, we needed an arcane and mysterious bee, which I don't have in the system right now. I do have some around, but I don't have them in the system as being like pumped through because they're easy to make from the esoterics. But then we needed the enchanted to be mixed with the charmed to make a supernatural. So as you can see, I have enchanteds running through the system, and I also have supernaturals in the system, so I obviously made those guys. And then we needed, with that arcane, we mixed that with a supernatural to make an ethereal bee, which I should have somewhere. It's one of these bees, but I have it, and it's currently in the system. Maybe it's back here. I don't know which one it's in, but we've got those guys running through as well. And then what we did was we used those guys. They're around some. I have too many bees. Too many bees, y'all. Maybe I put it down in one of these ones where the cuprum used to be. Nope, the cuprum's still there. Okay, so I still need to get rid of that cuprum because we don't need that much copper. All right, so then from there, I used the ethereal bee and the supernatural bee to create an earthen and a windy bee, because you combine those two together, and I actually might be able to show you if I have any extras of those guys. Oh, I know where he is. He's right here. Here is the ethereal queen, because I know I was making a ton of those guys. Now, if I mixed, let's see, do I have one with me? I don't. If I took I'll show you kind of what my experimental method is. Here's what I do. I just take this guy, I pop it in here, and I quickly breed one until I get a queen of that so that I can mix with them. But if you mix the ethereal with the supernatural, there are 5 options that you can get for the queens that come out of it. One is windy, one is earthen, one is watery, one is fiery, and one is chaotic. Now, those are the only ones that we needed right now, were the earthen and windy, so those are the ones that I prioritized. But we'll probably go back and try and get the other ones because these things, the combs that they produce, are actually really useful. Let's see. So the earthy combs actually give you clay and magic wax. So I might retire our river queen and get us some more of these earthy combs going on because that's useful. Then with these windy combs, look at this, feathers. We can get feathers this way. I don't think I've had any other way of getting feathers up until this point, so that's pretty cool. So I imagine that the watery combs and the fiery combs also give you some pretty useful stuff. So like, what's the watery queen? Is that what it is? I think it's this one, right? Uses. Produces watery combs, and it's weird that the combs don't come up on here when I search for watery. Some of the combs, man, they're furtive. And they also produce ice. Oh, interesting. So then this, uses, what does this give you? Ink. Ooh, that's cool. I think I actually need ink for one of our quests, strangely enough. So that's really cool. And then let's look at the fiery one last, because that's the other one. And then there's the chaotic one. Wow, it doesn't even show up. It must not be called fiery then. Well, let's look at our experimental bee. How you doing? Almost there. Let's go sleep real fast. So anyways, long story short, I'm working through those guys so that we can have a whole bunch of those because it seems that they are important for the, what do you call it? A lot of the other bees, like the magical bees that we were looking at last time, needed some of these bees in order to progress. So where does that leave us? Well, I went ahead and I made us a free earthen princess. Okay, and we have a windy drone with us. And if you mix those two together, that's how you get a skystone bee. Basically, I saved it up so that I could show you guys this one on camera, because this is the final stage that we've been trying to go through with these bees for several episodes. So now we're finally going to have our skystone queen, which is awesome. Let's quickly look at her genetics and see what she's all about. Boop-a-da-boop. All right, average territory, flammable effect, horrible everything. Don't worry, we're going to get you fixed right up. We're going to take you over to the bee spa, all right? You're going to feel better than you've ever felt in your entire life there, sweetie. It's going to be amazing. The sweetest of bees. Okay, so Skystone is good to go. Silver nuggets going from here, and what do we got back on this one? And this is where our platinums are. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with our bees. So we're going to get the Skystone all bred up, and then we'll start working the Skystone one through the system. All right, that one didn't work out, so we do it again. And this is just basically how I do this. I just put in a bunch of drones of one, try and get the queen of the other, and then use that for the breeding. So I base it off of a common or a forest or a cultivated, any easy bee that we can just buy from the store. And so I've been able to build up quite a lot of bees, which is nice. One of y'all in the comments suggested, and this is something I've been thinking about wanting to do for a while, but I appreciated your suggestion, is that we need to get all the bee storage over by the magic area or somewhere that I can generate magic, because when we have all these extra bees, like if I come in here and it's like, oh man, I have 10 stacks of Ferris drones, I should probably use that for mana. Like that would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? So that's where we're at on that stuff. How are you doing over here, sir? How are you doing over here, madam? Okay, let us... I need you to just stop, please. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just pull you out of here. We'll worry about that thing later. I mostly want to worry about this Skystone Princess and dealing with that for right now. So we're just going to do this. We'll keep these guys together. Now let's go deal with our underground situation. First things first, I need to get some barrels set up for all the stuff that's going to be coming in. So I went ahead and grabbed all the produce that we are producing from our auto compressing system that's downstairs. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of barrels. Oh, oops. A bunch of barrels to fit all this stuff in here, and then we'll move them around as necessary. That's definitely enough. Okay, so we've got tin ingots. Boom. Locked. We've got iron ingots. Boom. Locked. We've got copper ingots. Boom. Locked. You guys can see what's the pattern here. Boom. Locked. So we're going to get all these guys processed in through here. Oh, cool. Now it's actually auto-pulling. There we go. And then diamonds. Boop. And gold. And I think that that is everything that we have auto processing through. We aren't doing it with redstone because, like I said, redstone in its pure form is actually more useful than having redstone blocks. But I could do redstone blocks eventually. So these guys are all locked. And these guys, I can actually safely pull off the line and not worry about it because they are hooked up to the system downstairs. So anything that should be going into those barrels will just automatically start flowing downstairs, which is actually going to be useful because we're going to need to be doing some stuff there as well. We're going to be needing to take all of these down there. So let's get you there, and you can just go here. Okay, so we're just going to be doing this quick little reorganizing stuff, and then I'm going to obviously have to soon get all these barrels upgraded as well because they're going to be overflowing just like the other things have been, but that's fine. Let's get you. Okay, boop. All right, where else? Don't need you anymore. Boop, grab you. Put you here above the door. Grab you. Boop. Grab you. Okay. Grab you. Boop. Grab. Put you over here. Grab you. Okay. All right. Is there anything that we didn't get in? No, it looks. Oh, no. Here we go. We got this guy. 10 ingots. You. Tin nugget. Come here. And then you go here. No, we want you facing forward. There we go. Okay, cool. So now, what am I going to do with this mess? Well, luckily, I went ahead. I thought ahead. And so we're going to do this. Way all the way down. Boom, look at that. Isn't that perfect? So now what I need to do is I do need to set all these guys up to be pumping actually back into the system. So let us go like this. Let me drink some chocolate milk. Does a body good. And so now what we need to do is we need to get all these guys. See, they're already pumping into all these chests. At varying different degrees based on what's incoming. What I need to do is first I need to get the ingots pumping back out. Then we need to bring all these suckers down here and re-pump them into where, you know, they belong, which shouldn't be too hard. I think what I'll probably end up doing is I'll just swap out the old for the new. So like if I grab you, I'll go like this, go boom, boom, and boom. We're good. All right. So now that guy is going to process like crazy. So that's what we're going to do for all of that stuff. So let's just get you out of here right now. And then we'll be able to recycle all of our old barrels. We'll turn them into just plain Java barrels and then use them for something else. So let's get all these guys pumping, 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 pumping. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. All you do is bump it. All right. Let's then do that. Okay, so now those things should be pumping back into the system. Let me bust this real quick, just for some organization's sake. So now that should be fine, and let's just quickly, it bugs me that it goes like that. Let's do it like this. Okay, so those guys should, yep, it's all pumping out, should be going up into the chest up above. Looks just fine. Looks like it's stuck, but that's probably, yeah, it's searching inventories. I need to get a bunch of upgrades in here, which I can do easy, no problem. Let's go ahead and grab some more of these barrels and bring them down, swapping them out, and we'll quickly go over and check our bees once we do the next one, because that's likely going to be the most useful. All right, so we have iron on us right now, so it's this guy right over here. Boop. Nope, not like that. Go here real quick. You go here. Thank you. You go here. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Just want it like this. Thank you. Okay, then you get out of here. Boop. All right, let's go check our bees. Whee! Every now and then I got to come by here and just double check this thing is actually still working. You looking good? Yeah, you got a lot of stuff in you, but you're looking good. You're looking good. Okay. Just once you start getting so many things, I'm realizing that these pipes are getting clogged as well. And I think it's just because we have so much stuff passing through single lines of pipes that we're getting to that point where now we need to start specializing areas, which is fine. Like for me, honestly, now I'm thinking about it, it's like, okay, I could put all the metal bees like underneath here and have all the metal stuff just go to the metal area and then have nothing else go to that area so that only metal comes back, right? Like that could be a possible solution to that problem, is just separate out some of the different things to different areas of the map, which is what we might do. All right. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. All right. Let's check our bees. You are, I think he's in this one, right? Skystone Queen. Oh, too cold, too humid. Did I not genetify you? I thought I made you perfect. Shouldn't have an issue, but I guess maybe I need a, so it's too cold and too humid. So you need a dry, warm place. You need a desert emulation upgrade or a nether emulation upgrade. Where's the desert? I know I have one. It should be over here, actually. Where are you, desert emulation upgrade? Hold on. Because we got the nether one right there. The hell emulation upgrade. I can try that, but that's shocking to me because I could have sworn I had it earlier. I need to go check another one of those chests then, maybe. It might be in my garbage chest on the other side. But let's go ahead. Let's pop the nether one in there. I think it's a desert bee, though. Let's try it again. Too hot. Okay. All right. So it is. It's an environmental issue. Let me check its genes then. That's so funny because it so rarely happens that I have to mess with those, but I still haven't been getting good genes for the environmental issues. It needs to be arid and hot. So that definitely sounds like desert to me. So let me go see if we have a desert emulation upgrade that's not being used. Otherwise, I can repeat that quest that gives them to us. So it's not that big of a deal. Desert emulation upgrade. Okay, let's try that. Hey, hey, Okay. Desert emulation, you go. Very good. Okay, cool. So that'll be fine. And then we'll think about automating that in a little bit once the genes are, once we know for sure that the genes are good. All right, back on down here. Oh, come on. All right, next item on the books. Thank you. Which one is this thing? It was ferrous? No, it's silver. Okay, let's find silver. Is that silver? No, that's tin. Silver's right there. Okay. So, same way we did it last time. Put you right here. And where are you, silver? I grab you. I go like this. Grab you. Go like this. Grab you. Get you out of here. Okay. Boop. And let's just see how many nuggets those are making now. So, yeah, copper, we now have like a full stack. Silver, it should be having a thing. Oh, by the way, I figured out what the whole problem was earlier with why these things weren't working. The direction that the chests are facing as well as the machine are all imperatively important. So if one of the chests or if the auto packager itself are facing the wrong way, then you it won't package properly. So they all have to be facing towards you. If you don't have them all facing towards you, it just won't do anything. Because like I was having this issue where the ferrous one that I had at the end wasn't working. I was like, what is going on? And it took me forever. And then finally I just realized, I was like, oh, it's facing the wrong way. So as you'll see, all the chests are facing the right way. All of the auto packagers are facing this way. That's how they work. Problem solved. All right, let's get this going. I wonder, are these actually working or no? Because they're not getting anything into the system, but at the same time, like I said, it could be just because they need upgrades. We'll make a bunch of upgrades at the end of this episode. That's what we'll do. All right, let's get all these. What I should do is just bring these all downstairs first, then do the organizing thing, rather than keeping on doing it this way. Be efficient. Be efficient. Boop. Okay, going back up. You are an empty barrel. You are not. Go down. Oh, there we go. Got to get all of the barrels down. Got another one. It's a useful one. It's shiny and pretty and great. Another bee that we can now start working on, by the way, now that we have the platinum. I believe it was the platinum one that we were waiting on. There was one of the bees that I've made for one of the new issues, one of the new things that we've been doing. The earthens and the windies and stuff. One of those is necessary for making the, I think the Manulian bee. We've been talking about this one for a while now. I'm going to just say Manulian. If you don't like that, sorry. I don't think that there is any official pronunciation, and honestly, I just don't care. So if we mix Industrious with Infernal, we'll get Ardite. We could actually make these fine. The Infernals are hive bees. And then the Cobalt Bee, it's the same deal, but it's not Industrious. I think it's Imperial. Yeah. And then we mix those with Infernal. So I can buy some Infernal Queens. I think I just needed these Simmering Combs, right? Is that the issue? Let's see. If I go into my quests, boop, 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 boop. Infernal, Mundane Combs. Oh, so we can do that, no problem. We should have tons of Mundane Combs. Yep. Gimme. All right. So, manual submit, claim reward. Now, did that take one stack or two? It took a little bit. Okay. it took like 1.5. So I will hold on to those mundane comes, and then a little bit we'll check again, because I need 2 infernal queens, and then we're golden. And so maybe we can have those cobalt and ardite bees ready by the end of the episode, so we can start getting those guys in here too, because we're going to need to add cobalt, ardite, and manulin to this metal auto producing dealy. All right, so what do we have right now? Diamond nuggets? Yeah, diamond shards. Okay, so where's diamond shards? That's lead. That's shinies. That's diamond shards. Okay, come here. We're flying around. Put you down here. Then grab you and put you here. And then grab you and put you here. And then grab you and get you the heck out of here. All right, I need to charge the crap out of my jetpack before I make the same mistake I made last time. So yeah, my apologies if this episode is just too much walking around doing the maintenance type stuff, as opposed to like getting like big event related things done. I just like I said, the process for getting these higher level bees has been very involved, and so it's just been like, again, for every half hour you see me on the episodes, I've probably spent another hour and a half offline just slowly working through the things. And it's, again, like I said, I don't dislike that. I actually enjoy it. But I can understand... Did we have 2 things of gold nuggets? No, I don't think so. Are you working? Yeah, you're working. So this guy, this chest is... It's... Okay, it's slowly processing. Okay, cool. I need to... increase the speed at which those things work. I need to increase the speed of all these suckers. All right, now we got the Invar, or Ferris, I believe, right? No, these are lead. Okay, lead was one of the front-facing. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to do. I should have had one, I should have made this 1 lower. It would have been so much easier to get around. All right, where's the lead one? It's you. Okay, boop, lead. Boop. All right, they're good. Let's get you out of here. Okay, and then you are tin. Where is tin? Tin is here. Boop, boop. Boop. Okay, and then we got, now this is the Ferris one, that's right, because it doesn't have very much in it. Okay. Yeah, okay. And what's nice is that these barrels that I'm swapping out is that they already have, or many of them, already have the upgrades for the, to spit out excess and whatnot, or to eliminate it. Let's see, that's shinies. So where's shiny? Shiny is here. Get rid of you, grab you, put you there, and we're good. The system is set up. Now we just need to make a whole bunch of upgrades, and then these barrels, like I said, I can just bust them, and we will get our barrels back, and we can use them for other things. So, hoo-yah! 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 Get wrecked, Jabba! You got nothing on me! Yeah. Oh, I should have let Pigby the Destroyer do that. I don't have the hat, but that was right up Pigby's alley. He would have been like, yeah, let me destroy. Okay. Let's, oh, for some reason I thought it was nighttime, but it's just because we're so dark, or so deep down there. Okay, so let's look at the power situation. I just want to see, does the one... It seems like the one solar panel is sufficient to power literally all of these, because it doesn't seem to take that much power for them to process, so that's cool. Lots of stuff. Okay, now, gold, I think we're going to need for upgrades, so let me just double check how you make the upgrades. Upgrade this, just to remind myself. Gold, yeah, it's gold and redstone is what we need, so let me just grab all y'all. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. All right, gold and redstone. Oh, and then look, yeah, stuff's getting, it looks like to me like stuff is getting pumped up in here, because look, we got 27 of those. We got a couple stacks of these, so that they must be working, right? Because I didn't make that many on my own when I made those barrels. I only made them with like 1 stack at a time. Cool, it's working. All right, I grabbed a little bit of redstone. I need to grab a little bit more. All right, and let's find myself... Oh, where's... I don't have his hat. I don't have his hat. Hold on, let's go get the Pigby clothes. Got a couple of Java barrels. If you don't let the Pigby destroy when there's destroying to be done, the Pigby will get revengeanced. That's all I know. And now it is time to destroy. Yeah, Pigby, the destroyer. He is destroying stuff. All right, that's it. That was all. That was all the Pigby destroying that needed to happen right now. All right, so that was it. He's got a longer song than that, but that's as far as this one went this time. Okay, where are we at with our bees? Whoa, they're making Skystone. Okay. We're going to give them a second. They look like they're good, though, and we're reaching about the time where I want to end the episode, but let me first make some of these upgrades just so we can pop those in and see if it helps a little bit. So I do need a couple of blocks of redstone, I believe. So let's just do kind of like this action. Do that. I need a couple nuggets. Oh, no, are you not going to turn back into nuggets? I thought that was how this worked. I thought the gold you could just put in your thing and it turns back into nuggets. Why? Gimme. Not enough space. What can I delete? Cobblestone. Don't need you. Okay. Now, haha, crafting bench. Let us quickly, we're going to do one of these. Grab you like this, do this, grab this, swap you back down here. DVDs. Okay, cool. So it's something like, I believe, this, and what is it again? Recipe. Okay, there we go. I can make this many. This many. All right, drop you. Grab me all these. Okay, come here. All right, so we got 12 of these suckers. Let us pop them in just into here. Go here. Do your thing. I just want to see it work, and I want to see if it pops a whole stack or if it pops only one at a time or what it does. Do 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 da da do 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 da da do 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 do. See, I'm gonna have to get so many upgrades in here. Oh man, it's ridiculous. Part of me wonders, you know what I should do? Well, yeah, that might be the better. Yeah, that's gonna be for better. Okay, here's the idea. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's pop this. We're gonna make another. Oh man, too much inventory. We are going to make another chest. All right, first things first. I'm gonna do this just so I don't have to hold on to this stuff right now, so I have some inventory space. I need to make another chest. And the reason I need to make another chest is because what we're going to do is we're going to have all of the metals go into a single chest, and then from that one chest, they will pump out at a faster rate into the system. So then I don't have to go around upgrading like a million chests. Instead, I just upgrade the one chest into like a really good chest and have it process the most. So we're going to do one of these, and we're going to grab from our iron. One. Nope, didn't mean to. Whoa. Oh, okay, that was a misclick. All right, you see that? For some reason, I guess the cheat mode had that make me iron ingots. So you saw I just deleted those 2 stacks that just got made. It does happen from time to time, but like I said, Scout's Honor. Okay, can I click it? Okay. So what I was doing, I held Control and click because I thought that would give me a single item, but maybe that's Ark and not this game. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I don't actually use those things. So you saw me. I took the 2 stacks, I put them over here, and I deleted them because that's what happens when you throw stuff over that way. So we got an iron chest, and then we're going to do this. So now everything should just immediately go into here, no problem. And then we'll take our one last transfer node here, and from there we will add that to the system like this. And then with this guy, we will use this speedy up thing to get that stuff going out of the system quicker. So basically what I'm doing is all of these ores will build up in their own little chest. Those will all get transferred into this chest where they should, only hold around for like 1 stack or 2. And then those will get pumped up into the system. Hopefully, as long as everything is connected up properly and going in the right direction, that should work. Now, the downside is that the way that these inventories work is it's searching every single one of these little nodes all along the way until it gets all the way over to the apiaries and goes, oh, whoops. And then it searches, okay, now let's search over this way by where the stuff actually goes. So it'll take its time. But once I get enough upgrades in here, which, like I said, I'll make more. I can do the rest of that off camera. Y'all saw how to make the upgrades, and I've made a bunch of them in the past, too. It ain't no big thing. Where is my chocolate milk? Come here. Okay. And let's go take a little napsy. Little napsy. I need to hook the industrial, whatever this thing is, back up to the, what do you call it? I need to hook that sucker back up to the power system, actually, because it doesn't have any power coming into it. But yeah, we're reaching right towards the end of the episode, so I'm going to grab you. I'm going to take you back over this way. We're going to charge you up. Oh, you know what I could do? I could bring over one of those, one of the batteries. That's what we'll do. And let's check on this Sky Bee, because I bet you this Sky Bee, we can get them charging up properly, not charging up, but geneticked up properly. I bet you that the 1 and the 2 that we currently have, I bet the SKYSTONE Princess is probably not perfect genes. These 2 probably are, but I'm already going to force them through anyways. And I'll force each of the drones through, so that's going to give us 4 perfect drones of the genetics that we want. And I find that to be sufficient to then consistently produce a bee of the quality that you are looking for. So we got the SKYSTONE bee, and so where does this put us? Well, let's look. We have our quest right now, right? Quest. Click here to show quests. Let's go to the machinery. We're going down this pathway, right? So SKYSTONE, we need 4 SKYSTONE. Do we have 4? We have 4. Boom. Let's finish that quest. Manual submit. Claim reward. Cool. That gave us another SKYSTONE bee, which is great because we're going to just use that SKYSTONE bee to breed with... hold on a second. And we can turn all of its drones into good drones as well. Grab you. Switch you with you. Switch you with you. So this is the good SKYSTONE Princess that we just gened up. So let's go ahead and put that in here just so I don't screw this up. They make earthy combs, or were those just sitting in there? I think those might have been sitting in there before, but let's actually check. Uses. Do you produce those? Because if you do produce earthy combs. That's useful. So the next one that we want is the silicon bee. And how do we get that? I believe it's a SKYSTONE with a Ferris. That's so easy. We have so many Ferris drones. Are you kidding me? Where's a Ferris? Are you a Ferris? No. Are you a Ferris? Yes. So I'm going to create 1, and we're going to put you in the gene thing here. And then we'll take the other SKYSTONE Princess, and we're going to get ourselves a Silicon Queen. Boom, sucker! So we're going to wait on that, and we'll work next time. Or I'll probably off camera. I will continue through that line. And yeah, I'm so glad. It's funny because I've been breeding so many bees where I don't have any quests associated with them that I forgot that the quests usually give you another bee that you can use for breeding. So that's going to help us tremendously with the rest of this. Okay, so we wanted to take, where did those good bees just go? Did I not grab them? I thought I grabbed them. And then we'll put you through there as well. Okay, and we'll put you here, and then we're going to put this on auto as well. So now this guy's going to be cycling through. I just got to get it into the system so that we can get SKYSTONE and everything processing, but that's going to be fine. So we've got our metals processing properly. We've got our SKYSTONE bee going along. Well, come back here. Did you take my thing? Come back. Oh my gosh, is it gone now? I think it might have got stuck in the system. There it is. All right. So we got our SKYSTONE bee. So now we're going to be going down this line so that we can get the the Fluix crystal bee. So then we can start working on the computer, which is going to be hugely helpful for us. That might solve a lot of our Java barrel related issues. Let's go look at these guys again really quickly just to see how this is working. See if anything has gotten out of the system. Yep, totally has. Remember that we were looking at tin last time we were in here. So once I get this upgraded so it's processing faster, it's going to be no big deal. So I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Again, sorry that we didn't make any big progress on like big projects, but we're right there on the edge, because now that we're finishing this up and we're finishing up the dyed bees, we're finishing up these weird magic bees, we're finishing up the Certus Chorus bees, like that's a whole bunch of different areas of bees that we are doing a great job of getting through. And then I think once I get to the end of this tree, like this stuff, I'm going to take a step back, step away from bee breeding for a moment, and then try and think through what is it that we need structure-wise. What do we need to be building? Do I need to be building more solar panels so that I can do this over here properly and not worry about it? If so, we'll do that. We'll work towards getting those machines. I have a list of machines that I want, so I'm just going to go ahead and look up a couple of them. We want a magma crucible. is going to be something that we're going to want to make soon. So we're going to need some nether brick, leadstone energy cells. We needed Invar, and now that we have Invar coming from the nickel bees, we can finally do that. So we need a magma crucible, and we need a fluid transposer recipe. Okay, and that one we should be able to make just fine. So I will probably start off next episode making those, or we will have them just built right as we start that, so that we can use all the different bee stuff that we've been making in order to produce those products. Let me look at the ender bee. What does the ender bee produce? Ender drone. Use. I think it might give us ender pearls or like ender drops or something like that. It gives us a mysterious comb. No, okay. And what does the mysterious comb give you when you process it? Pulsating propolis and honey drops. Pulsating propolis can be used to make pulsating mesh. Interesting. Is that it? What does it get out of a centrifuge? I mean, I'm curious about that. But anyway, there's a couple of those bees that we'll want to look into as well, because I would like to be getting some Enderium, I believe is what it is, because once we have Enderium, we can actually make these resonant energy cells, the resonant flux ducts, and that's really what I want the most of, because once we have a solid amount of that stuff, then we're going to be able to get as much power to everywhere as we could possibly need as quickly as is possible for the power generation that we have. So I also want to make some more solar panels. So let's also quickly look at what the solar panel recipes are, because that's going to be something we're going to be doing, I believe, as well. So solar panels. So you start with the simple ones, which are just mirrors, and that's easy. That's just glass and some metal, right? Then from here, you take 8 of those ones and you put them around these reception coils. Easy peasy. That's solar panel 2. Solar panel 3 is you make these photovoltaic cells and mix them with some of those solar panel cells and some machine frames and leadstone energy cells. What are these? Lapis and mirrors in induction smelters. Aha, that's the other thing I need is an induction smelter. All right, so then again, it's the same process going through. You have higher and higher level things. We're going to need some glowstone in order to get to that level so that we can make these guys. But then there's the red ones, which we don't even have any of. But if we could make these with blaze rods, then we would have even better solar panels than the ones we've got. I think that's something I would love to have. So we're going to work towards doing that as well. That's going to be something important for us. Let me grab this here battery, and we're going to go hook that up to our guy over here. And let's look at the induction smelter recipe. Induction smelter recipe is a lot of Invar. Okay, so that's what's going to go. Let's end this episode. I'm going to go over to our big quest thingy. Are you not on the right settings? Output to the right. There we go. I'm going to go check on our... Oh! I thought I was holding it. Let's go over to this guy, and I would like to... Let's see. What have I not done, or what have I done here? Have I done any of it? Thaumcraft, Botania, Spa, Nuclear Power, Computer... We haven't done any of these things. Well, I need myself another floopin' set of signs so that I can add one more thing to this. And we're definitely gonna be working on it next time. No questions asked. This is what we're doing next time, is we are going to build induction smelter, magma crucible, and a fluid transposer. So this is what's going to be done next time. And so then from there, we'll be able to really get going on the power situation and finally move all this stuff over to the pig pen. Maybe even organize it a little bit more so it's not just all the bees all clumped together. Because I will say this, I've also been getting really frustrated and confused with my whole bee setup just because I have so many bees. I'm like, wait, which one are you? You're this one? You're this one? You're this one? No, you're this one? No, you're this one? No, you're this one? And I keep getting confused. So I'd like to have them in a little bit more organized area. Like all the metal bees are in one area, all the magic bees are in another area, all the dye bees are in another area. So that might be how we orient this structure. Once I can get them all to be cave dwelling bees so that they don't need sunlight, which is a gene that I don't have yet, then I can have them all inside this. And if you noticed the shape of this structure, I had sort of intended this, but I didn't really tell you guys when I was doing it because I didn't want to like outright say it. But doesn't it also kind of remind you of like one of those big industrial beehives that people have, where they have like the little slots that they pull out, and then you have like a hive in there, and then you put it back in, and you have a slot here, and you pull that out, and then you put it back in, huh? Does it seem like that kind of deal? So that's kind of what we're going for. Each of those layers will have different bees in them, maybe. Or I might have like a machine layer, and this layer, and that layer, and then like the bees will be in the middle. I don't know. We're still working on it. But anyway, that's what we're going to be doing next time. So with all of that, thank you all for watching. If you liked your style, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. Next time, we're going to be doing some machine things. I'm going to be done with all these bees. So done with these bees. This breeding for the past little bit has been a long slog, but we're almost there. And then, once we do that, okay, here, hold on. There's a little secret. You got to go, hold on. Down in here. All right, don't tell anybody, but I'm thinking over in Magic Land over there, we're gonna build Porktonius's fortress. Okay, right? That's like his sanctum that he lives in order to watch over the lands here. But then also, we may need to build a secret lair for Pigby, the Destroyer, for where he has to live. I believe that would probably be something kind of a little bit lower underground, underneath the whole base somewhere, that no one would ever see. Anyway, that's something we're going to be doing in the future. But with all of that, thank you all for watching. If you liked your style, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your ideas down below for the Fortress of Pigitude, and also the hidden evil Pigby base. And yeah, with all that, my name is Price, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!